His Voice Global exists to raise up leaders among the vulnerable with a vision to see relationships restored and communities renewed. One of our programs that we have that is integral to making sure that we are able to raise up leaders is our Thrive program. Our Thrive program exists to give education to make sure the students that come into our care, the children who are raised in our circle of care, are allowed education as far as they would desire to have it. And so our Thrive program comes alongside young adults who have been raised in our care, whether that's in South Sudan or in Uganda or in Kenya, and provides education for them. Right now, we have a lot of South Sudanese students who came into our care back in the early 2000s, are now young adults wanting to pursue their continued education. And so our Thrive program has created a sponsorship program for them where you can come alongside these students for $50 a month and you can get to know them. They'll write you letters, you can write them letters, you'll get video updates, and become a sponsor for them for $50 a month to help them continue their college or VOTEC education. These students they're learning all kinds of things. Some of them are studying architecture, some are becoming lawyers, businessmen and women. We have midwifery. We have so many types of medical fields that they're going into. I mean, it's just incredible. A statistic I want you guys to hear is that only in South Sudan alone, it was before COVID, it was a study was done. And what they found was that South Sudan is actually the least educated place in all of the world, the least educated country. And that's not because these people aren't brilliant. They are brilliant. It's the lack of ability to provide that education financially. And so we, as His Voice Global, we have been able to come alongside these children and provide this education, and for them to get then continued education through university and VOTEC is just crazy. The statistic that I want you guys to hear is that only 40% of little girls in South Sudan get to go to elementary school beyond 7 or 8 years old. And then of that 40%, only 1.4% continue on beyond 16 years old. That is a staggering statistic. But these women who have come through our care and are now in Uganda studying school, they are in university, they're in VOTEC, they're in these certificate programs. It is literally changing that number. You are literally coming alongside these women and also the men, if those are the ones you want to sponsor, to change the next generation of South Sudan, change the next generation of Kenya, change the next generation of Uganda. And so we just want to invite you into that. If you would like to sponsor, you'll be able to find all kinds of information on our website on how to do that, to come alongside these students for $50 a month. Just an exciting time to be a part of His Voice Global and watch as the Lord continues the care of these children that we have invested in for 20 years. Continue investing in them and sending them out all around the world as world changers, as leaders.